What is the craziest story that no one will believe but the people who experienced it with you? People will call me crazy, but one person at the time. We were all around 10, and we had just heard about the curse of the town we lived in. How it would choose 4 10-year-old boys to be lost in the forest, never to be seen again. Logan looked at me with a grin. "Double dog dare you, David," he said. I scoffed. "Same bet to you and Greg." I nudged Greg. Greg didn't nudge back, so I turned to look at him. He had a pale face. "Dad, didn't come home last night. Sent a text to Mom about the disappearance of Bobby Hank." Greg's dad was the local sheriff in town. Logan paused at hearing that. I just looked at the two of them. "Really, guys? So scared of some story to scare 10-year-olds with," I said with a sarcastic tone that my mama would be slapping me upside the head for. Little did I know that only 4 would be in the forest and only 2 came out. We had run to our houses and packed an overnight bag and told our parents we were staying at a different house between all of us. We ran together at twilight towards the forest. "Still, oh, so scary?" I teased Logan and Greg. Logan rolled his eyes as we were finally walking completely in the forest. Greg, though, didn't answer. I glanced at him worriedly. He was usually talkative and couldn't keep his trap shut. Greg looked at me for a blank moment, and I swear I saw him laying on the ground with a nasty head wound. I swallowed nervously, but then Greg smirked and the image vanished. My eyes locked forward and I felt suddenly ill. "What, all talk now, David Booger?" Logan asked, noting my nervous energy. I just glanced at him with a haunted look, and that's when I noticed we were losing light fast. "No, just figuring we should switch to our flashlights," I said. Logan glanced around as Greg was already reaching into his bag for his own. I opened my mouth almost to say, "Let's go back," but I shrugged it off. I was determined to beat and prove that there is no curse. "Smart idea," Logan said, taking point as I walked in the middle and Greg behind me. "I already said that," I said teasingly. Greg lets out a soft chuckle, and for a moment everything seemed amazingly peaceful. Then Greg fell off of the log we were walking on. "Greg!" Logan and I screamed, racing across the log as quickly as we could. Then we started down the rocky incline, but a fog suddenly seemed to swarm us. "I can't see," Logan said. "Can you?" I squinted as we reached the bottom of the ditch. "No," I whispered as something like a stone settled into my stomach, the image of Greg flashing in my mind's eye. I swallow nervously. "We need to get out of here," I say urgently to Logan. Logan seemed to sense something too, something that felt evil. "But Greg?" And that's when Logan tripped over something and I was yanked down with him. My head hits a stick. "Ow!" Logan just shakily points. My eyes focus and I see someone dragging Greg away for a split second. "Go, go, go!" I yelled, yanking Logan up as we started climbing up. "No!" Logan and I heard something before hitting the ground. Then in 5 feet we saw Bobby. He looked more like the zombies in the R-rated movies that I have caught glimpses of. None of us stopped climbing, but the fog seemed to keep following us up. My heart was pounding in fear and adrenaline. "Bobby!" Logan screamed as he suddenly leaped over and downwards. My eyes bugged out as I saw Logan falling in the arms of someone. "Logan!" I yelled before Bobby yelled the same. I grabbed Bobby's hand as I cried, "Go! We have to keep moving!" Logan was dead. There was no doubt in my mind. Greg was dead and I knew that in my heart. I sobbed as Bobby helped me climb the rest of the way out of the rocky side. I collapsed and sobbed. Bobby was rocking back and forth in torn clothing. Then we both saw hands appearing over the edge. Bobby screamed and I immediately ran to grab the heaviest log I could. Bobby immediately jumped in to help as we aimed the log downwards first on the hands. The person didn't even flinch or cry out in pain. Bobby must have realized it too. We retook our aim and shoved the log downwards to the person's head. Bobby and I heard an animalistic growl before the person, and the log vanished from view. We didn't look back and ran. We ran all night. "I believe in the curse now," I sobbed onto Bobby's shoulder as he did the same, as we rocked each other on the middle of the unknown highway we had found.